Hey friends, I wanted to come on today and share something really awesome with you guys. I actually, 5 years ago, came across this really amazing way that I could get a lift, a facelift, in just a matter of time, of moments. And so I'm going to do that for you guys today. I'm getting a lot of questions from people who use this personally, who want to know how to do a better job at using it, who'd like some tips, and then people who also like to demonstrate it for others. So I want to give you guys some tips on how to make this work for you. And I'm doing it today while the kids are at school. I love being able to just kind of create my day. And so this is kind of by special request. And it's been a while since I've done it. The cool thing is, even though I've used this for 5 years, it's been about a week since I've done it, and so I'll see a result and I'll be able to show you guys right here with me. So stay with me while you're here. Hey, Addison. If anyone else is joining on, just let me know you're here. And I really feel like the left side of my face needs this especially. Has anybody else ever noticed? Y'all tell me. I'm just cleaning my face right now. Y'all tell me if you've ever noticed that your face is not the same. It's asymmetrical. And so it's just bizarre to me. And of course I overanalyze, but you know, my background is in aesthetics, and so I see that with a lot of faces that we are all asymmetrical. So what I love about this little tool that I'm going to show you guys is that it helps to create a lift in the skin, and it helps to eliminate and smooth the fine lines that we get as we get older. And I had started using it 5 years ago because I was very tired and my skin was kind of a mess. It needed cleared up after having babies and just kind of being out of whack for a while. And I'm using my camera here as my mirror, so it's kind of backwards on me. This is hilarious. Okay, so first of all, I want to clean my skin. I'm not doing this on top of makeup. And so there we go. And I'm doing the left side because I feel like my left side just really needs it today. And then I'll go back later and I'll do my right side. So first of all, you want to have clean skin when you get started. And you guys tell me that you're here. Who's here with me? Hey, Anna, you have this and you love it, right? Addison does also. Hey, Madeline. Okay, anybody else, let me know if you're on because it makes me feel like I have company. So what I'm going to do first is spray. This is a hydrating moisture mist. And I'm going to spray that on because the more moist your skin is, the more hydration, the better current you're going to get with this little baby right here. So this is a microcurrent device, and this is going to send a little current into my skin. I'm not going to feel it at all, but it just stimulates these nerves that give your muscle a workout. So it's going to be like a Pilates workout for my face. Okay, so I am going to put on, I've got the moisture mist, so that's your first step. And then I'm just going to use this little tool itself to put on my conductive gel. So just think of it like when you go and you've gotten an ultrasound for something, you've got to have conductive gel. Well, this is not just any conductive gel. It's very special. It's called Age Lock, and that means it has specific ingredients that work with this device for anti-aging purposes, and it's going to help make your skin behave in a more youthful fashion, okay? So it's actually addressing your gene expression so that your skin's going to behave more youthfully. And so I'm going to next, I've spread it all over. It's not turned on yet, but we've got a chrome plate here, and then we've got a tip right here. So this tip actually can pop off. There's a little button. Pop it off if you want to, and it's got electrodes in there. You can even switch it out with a smaller one that comes with it. And this is for really concentrated, if you want to just work on specific zones, like your eye area for crow's feet, or the little lines that develop on your lips right here, or these little marionette lines. And then another main area that a lot of people like to target is also what we call our nasolabial folds right here, our smile lines. So if you've smiled a lot over your lifetime, you probably have a lot of smile lines. And then, of course, our forehead lines, and we get those from motion, raising your forehead, your eyebrows all the time. So you've got your chrome plate right here that you want to have constant contact with as you're doing this. And then this is our power button. And we never lift this off of the skin once we get started. So I am going to, and I'm going to try to see if anybody comments as I go. let's see here, get my little cursor so I can scroll if I need to. You guys let me know if you're coming on. There we go. Okay, so I've done a little more spray, y'all. The more moist it is, the better, I promise. And then this can be either water or it can be this mist here because you need moisture for your electric current to conduct. So I'm going to put it on setting number 4. This has 5 different settings that you can do. And I'm going to set it on my skin. Yay, I got 3 beeps. So if you heard the 3 beeps, that means that's your level of current that is now being conducted into the skin. So it could either be 1, 2, or 3 beeps whenever you put this on your face. And then it's going to keep beeping as you go because that means it's working. So if you lift it off the face, you're disconnecting that current and it's not working anymore. So you've got to keep this constant connection and just go in an upward and outward motion. And I'm a mirror image here, so it's a little bit funny for me to see myself doing it. And a lot of people love to smooth out these jowls. Hey, Jen. Hey, Anka. So we like to go on the jowl area because we want to help lift and tone that area and keep your face from falling, basically, guys. You can hold at the hairline, and that's going to support the lift. And then you can also, this is amazing for the pores, so be sure you get your nose. Be sure you get the upper lip lines also. And then you can hold at this cheekbone right here, and you can create more of a lift on that cheek area too because of the muscle there. We have so much to work with, and we lose volume in our faces over time as we age. And so if we can help lift up by stimulating those muscles underneath the skin, that's going to help give your skin a little bit more of the volume that you feel like you're missing over time. And a lot of people pay big bucks to go get this stuff corrected. You can pay $150 to go get a microcurrent treatment in a professional setting, just one time. Now, another thing that I love to do is really target this under eye area because this is going to move fluids for you. So if you tend to get puffiness under your eye, this is going to help alleviate that and move those fluids. So we're stimulating blood flow and lymphatic drainage. That's going to help purify your skin. Hey, Dale. I know, isn't this entertaining? I tell you what, though, this really works. If I've used it for 5 years without stopping, that's huge. I would not recommend putting this in a drawer and forgetting about it, guys. This is like a secret weapon in the beauty world, and the stars use it in Hollywood. That's not public knowledge because they're not paid as endorsements, but Brad Pitt does call it his wrinkle iron. And so it's kind of a big deal. Let's see if I can go the right direction here as I'm looking at myself backwards. So on the eyebrow area, go up and down and lift. Okay, so I'm not pushing hard in any way. I'm letting the device do all the work, and it does not sting, as I mentioned earlier. As long as there's that conductive gel there, then your skin is going to conduct the current. I'm trying to go the wrong direction because I'm backwards. And the other thing I love to do is grab that brow and let it kind of lift the brow area specifically. So you can hold there and really target and then work on those crow's feet. Don't hold it too long. Just keep moving. But sometimes if I want to target a specific area, then I will hold it for 3 seconds or so. So continuing on, this is going to be 5 minutes worth of treatment, and it's going to have a particular current that is working on stimulating the skin. So I'm getting that blood flow going just like I would if I were, if I were in a facial. And I've actually used this in facials in the past and loved the lifting results that I get with it. So you don't honestly have to have a mirror while you have this. Once you get used to the feeling, I'll do better not looking at you guys. Once you get used to the feeling, you can just walk around and do whatever you need to do around the house. And it's very easy to incorporate into your routine. Sometimes I'll do a quick session before church or something like that, and or right before bed, because I just know the value of getting this lift that this creates. This is going to help your skin have a beautiful glow. You're going to love the way your skin glows. It's going to absorb so much more skincare. When you use active products afterwards, everything is going to absorb down to the dermal layer of the skin. And so anything that you're using is going to work better for you. That's one of the big challenges in the skincare world, is that we don't have actual good absorption of these active ingredients. They might be really great ingredients, but if they're not getting down into the skin where they can really have a positive effect, then it's not doing you any good at all. So, okay, you got to get those 11s too, guys. You know, the little frown lines we get right here, that's a great place to target also. So I'm seeing who's talking here. Yes, have those puffy eyes. Yep, this is amazing for that, Dale. Okay, so it has completed one session here, okay? I'm already seeing an improvement. I love this. So I'm going to now change the setting, and because it works so much better with plenty of moisture on your skin, if you feel like some of that conductive gel got a little bit dry while you were doing the treatment, go ahead and add a little more. Some people like to add one of our treatment masks into this and use that for the next part of the treatment, and that's definitely an option for you. If you want to use that treatment mask with the age-lock ingredients, some essential oils are included in that, very nourishing and soothing and anti-aging. That's optional. Now I'm going to spray a little bit more mist. If you start to feel dry whatsoever, you can just add this mist in at any point. I've added moisture back to my plate, and then I'm going to go to number 3 now. So let's listen. Yay, it beeped 3 times, y'all. That just makes me so happy. This has smart technology, so it is going to beep according to the level of current that your skin can handle. So if you're using retinols, if your skin is thinner, if your skin tends to be more dehydrated, it's very likely it will beep 1 or 2 times instead of 3. So as you get your skin into better condition, we can work on getting that beep up to 3 times and being able to do a stronger current for you. So I'm doing the exact same thing again, focusing on crow's feet area, going across the cheekbone, working on that muscle, moving fluids under the eye there, and I've seen incredible results with people with bags under their eyes, that it's just moved that and smoothed that area. I have a client who uses a medication that causes bags under her eyes, causes fluid retention there. She uses this daily to help move that fluid and keep her eyes from being puffy every day, because it's a side effect of her medicine. Okay, so again, the jowls. If you want to work on the neck area, you can also put that conductive gel in that area. You can go down the neck. Some people like to use it on their décolleté. People joke about what other body areas they can lift with this. So you can get creative if you want to, guys. You don't have to tell us about it if you don't want to. And then again on these 11s, where our frown lines are, and then hold and lift that brow too. I love the brow lift that this can create. And if you can lift the brow, if you can lift this area of the forehead right here, imagine what kind of an effect that creates for your eyelid also when you do this lifting effect, okay? Let's see, who else is on here? Addison says, I've noticed my acne system is better. Yes, if you use acne products, and that was my experience also because I'm acne prone, you will get better results because they're absorbing for you much better. Hey, Rita, glad you're joining in. Hi, Tammy. Yes, tag a friend if you think they might want to know about this, because it's a too well kept secret, I would say. Too many people need to know about this. Okay, so it's still going. Now, if you were to do a demo of this on another person, sometimes people get this home, they get it out of the box, and they're so excited, and they go, Mom, come here, check this out, or neighbor, come over and do this facelift thing with me. It's so cool. But they don't realize, and they get kind of hung up, this is actually a complete circuit right now. It's going through my whole body, so you wouldn't use it if you have a pacemaker. It's completely safe. But you wouldn't use it if you have a pacemaker. If you're doing this on someone else, you have to create that complete circuit by touching their skin. So say you're sitting here with Debbie and you've got your hand on the device and Debbie's just sitting there. Well, it's not a complete circuit because you've got to now use your other arm and touch Debbie's skin somewhere. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. So many people get home with this and do that, and then they're like, It's not beeping. I can't tell if it's doing anything at all. We'll touch them on their hand, touch the back of their neck. That's where I like to connect. And that's going to help ground them and close the circuit so that you're getting that conductivity into the skin. And you can even walk people through the motions and let them look into a mirror and help walk them through these motions. It becomes second nature, honestly. And you can let them do it themselves with their own current. And that's even better, honestly. So hopefully you guys can see, turning this way, this starts to have an effect very quickly, and usually before it's over, you can see a big difference in the skin. So this is going to smooth out that texture. It's going to help give a nice glow to the skin. It helps to refine the pores. These fine lines are being ironed away. The wrinkle iron, as we like to call it. Fluids are moving. We're going to help purify and detox because we're moving that lymphatic fluid. We're getting nutrients to the skin with the blood flow. Hey, Amanda, how are you? It's good to see you. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody else that's popping on. Hi, Yvonne. Okay, so it's almost done. It kind of starts to beep a little bit faster towards the end. And you do this every 2 to 3 days, guys. It's going to last for 72 hours. And when you're using these age-lock ingredients, you're actually blocking a process that causes wrinkles. You're blocking it so that your skin will not develop a new wrinkle as long as that age-lock product is on your skin. And that is huge and very impressive. I had never seen anything like it in all of my years in the skincare world working in medical aesthetics. So, okay, I keep having to touch which side I did because I'm a mirror image right now. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is just take this off. I'm kind of wiping my tip. You would just wipe this with a wet washcloth. You don't want to run it under water, and you can use a baby wipe if you like, and then you can store it without the little lid on it and keep that electrode dry. And it comes with a little carrying bag, which I love. And I do travel with this. I take it everywhere because I'm not going to go for my 2 to 3 days without using it. I'll get busy sometimes and need a refresher. Like I feel like today I really needed a good refresher and get a good treatment in. But if I travel, I am not going anywhere without this because it makes such a difference. Okay, so I'm just removing the gel. I'm using a little wipe here. And then the next step would be your treatment skincare products. So like I said, whatever you use is going to absorb deeper into the skin. And I use my age-lock skincare, which I didn't bring it in here with me, but you can definitely ask me if you have any questions about that as well, because you want to make sure you're using really good, clean products that are not going to be putting any fillers or junk into your skin, because this will go down to the dermal layer, so you don't want to be clogging up your pores with anything that's not a good medical grade product. Okay, so there we have it. And I always tell people when we're doing a demo, I say your skin's going to look better on the side where we just took off your makeup and treated it than it is on the side that has the makeup on it. So let's see how I'm doing here. Which side is this? Okay. So right now it's feeling kind of tight. I have a tendency, because I am asymmetrical, to be a little bit higher on this side naturally. And so this side, I'm really excited to help balance that out and create a lift in my skin. And yes, Addison, it is FDA cleared as a medical device for aesthetic purposes. And so if you've ever gone to the chiropractor and if you've gotten a TENS device put on your back to help get those muscles stimulated, that's what this is doing, but it's for the face. So very good point. Thank you for the reminder, Addison. Okay, and then I'm going to go put on my anti-aging serum and finish up the rest of my day before the kids get out of school. And this is on sale right now for a limited time. I honestly don't know how long the sale will last because it's based on supply. And so it could be gone tomorrow. It could be gone by the end of the day today. It's hard to say. Maybe it'll last through the weekend. But in any case, please let me know if you're interested in some details on this, if you don't have one, and you'd like to be able to start using this for yourself at home and have a home facial whenever you want to, because it will definitely simplify your life like it has mine. So, okay, thanks you guys for joining in, and I hope to see you guys and hear from you soon.